Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to our crazy farming simulator series. So they've currently got 54,000 litres of food in there and 66,000 litres of straw. I need to do something about that. So I will bring you in here. Now he only does 22,000 a time instead of what the last one did, which was more than that. Although I am making mineral feed right now. Which means that we don't want to give the cows any food, do we? We want to let the food run out. Alright, I won't feed the cows just yet. We'll wait until our mineral feed has processed a little bit, and then we can make them some total mixed ration. That's going to be the best way to do this. I will bring this one in over here. And if we have a look... tip side left at the moment, so I need to swap that over to tip side right. There we go. Right, back over there, and there we go. Emptied out. And that is what I meant by it is a little tiny bit faster than the other one. So we've now got something that just goes a teensy bit faster, which is absolutely spot on perfect. That's what I would like. So I'm just going to load up again. Now I've already got 1 million... No. How much have I got per bale? It's 250,000 per bale. I've got a bale over on the trailer of 250,000 litres of straw, which will be brought over this way. I dump that straw into there. I don't think I can take straw out of this one over here. Let's just go and have a look. I mean, it'll say it's empty at the moment. Yeah, that one only does the mixed feed. So I've got to be a little bit careful that I don't chuck everything in here, because I'm also going to want to chuck some stuff in for the cows themselves. So I've got to just sort of be aware of that one and its potential for stealing everything that we've got. Now, let's leave that one there for a minute. I don't have any planting that I want to do just yet because I need to... Well, there's ploughing that we need to do. So I should start the ploughing off. Let's do the baling first and then we can deal with the ploughing. There's a dog there in the way. We've got to be... I haven't named that dog yet. I'm not really a dog person, that's why. Like a dog, I'll smooth the dog. If the dog is there, I'll smooth him and I'll say hello to him and so on. But I'm really not a dog person. And some people, they seem to think like I'm some sort of evil monster for saying that. I like cats. Like if it was a cat there, I would have already named that cat and I would have been stopping to play with the cat as often as I possibly could. But I'm just not a dog person. Like I've just never been a dog person. That doesn't make me inherently a evil man. I'm not evil because I don't like dogs very much. I'm just not a dog person. And so yes, if someone has a dog, I will smooth the dog and I will pet the dog and I will make a fuss with the dog. But I don't want to own a dog. I have no desire to own a dog. And that's not going to change because someone turns around and says, oh, well, that's just wrong. You should like dogs. No, dogs are just fine so long as I don't have them here with me in my house. I don't want the dog in my house. It's not a creature that I would get along well with. And I don't know why people get so upset about this idea. It's okay to not particularly care for dogs. I like cats. I've said this all the time. Why do you think I haven't named all of my machinery and factories and everything. They're not the dog factories. I haven't called them they're the cat factories. I've put cat on the end because I like cats. I love cats. I think cats are amazing. Which is why everything is called the cat factories. And we have made our second bale. So we're going to run this through here. We've got straw here. We've got straw with our sunflowers, and we've got straw with our soybeans. So we've got a few bits to go and bale up. It shouldn't take all that long, I don't think, to go and bale it, because our baler is nice and quick now. And it does actually do 2 rows at once from our combine. The only downside to our combine is this propensity for chucking the straw right into the hedge because of how I had to make the well, I didn't have to. I chose to make the combine so that it chucks the straw out behind it a little ways, because previous experience taught me that if you have it just dropping down behind the combine when it's doing the vast quantities of straw and crop that we want it doing, it has this tendency to kind of pile up underneath the combine and lift it off the ground, and then the combine can't go anywhere, which is a little bit inconvenient, to say the least. You don't really want it doing that. Now, we're going to go on round here. I'm actually wondering if I should make the baler pickup width a bit wider. And I've been thinking about whether or not I should switch from bales to just a forage wagon like we had in the last series. And I probably already mentioned this, because I do mention things a few times, but I don't think I want to. At least not at the moment. I really like how I'm doing this. I really like just having bales, because I do like doing the baling. I do like baling, especially when I can do it this fast. It makes it more entertaining for me. So I'm thinking I will probably just keep things the way they are, and we will keep doing our baling, and we will keep having our massive oversized bales, because the oversized bales definitely make a difference to how things run. Let's bring you over around that way and in around there. Okay, so that is everything done on that bit. I need to shut you off and then lift you up. It's not going to allow me to fold because it thinks there's a bale still in the chamber, so I've got to pretend I've kicked it out. Then we can do that, and the trailer has now gone weird. So I'm going to switch to the trailer. I'll turn the trailer bit off so it straps down that second bale that we got on there. And then I'm going to unhitch that trailer. Just move forward a little bit. And because of where the edge of the trailer is, there we go, right. Now it will actually hitch into the correct spot on the trailer. Can we get into our yard with this little tiny bit of chicane that we've got on here? I think we can. We should be fine with that. Yeah, there we go. No worries. Now, I'm not going to unload the bales yet. I'm going to go and bale everything else up, because I'd like to have all of it. And then we can see how much straw we've got at the end of it all. So, bring you over to here. Turn that one back on. Switch to the baler. Unfold it. Trailer has been dragged out to the side, so I'm just going to move forward a bit like this. And then I'm going to... I think what I need to do is I need to turn the trailer off before I unhitch it. And now I hitch it back in, and he's moved it to the right place. I know I don't actually need to do that, but it does just irritate me a little bit. So let's do that. Start the baler up. And we are away. I'm going to have the trailer running on the inside now. Just because I can. And it's easier to get close to the edge of the field if I do it this way around, I think. And that should get me our third bale, and I don't know if we're going to have enough for a fourth bale, because the straw that came from the sunflowers this time round was very thin on the ground. Our last combine, if you remember, we got obscene amounts of straw coming from our combine. I don't really know why. I'm guessing that was something to do with the combine more than anything else, but there was very, very obscene amounts of straw. It was weird. I don't know why it did it. It just did. So we won't question it. We will just roll with it. Now, if I bring you in around like that, I think we have made a full bale in that baler. Pretty sure it's now as a full bale. Well, I might be wrong. Because of the angle of the trailer, it's not going to pick up what's in the baler just yet. There's a tiny bit of straw there. Going this way round leaves that bale in the baler just a bit longer. And I'm going this way round on all of this because it's easier. We're going to end up with another bale sticking out the back of this baler without it hopping onto the trailer. That's going to be a first. I'll let you see what I do with just picking this bit up, and then I will go over and I will bale up all of the stuff that we've got for the sunflowers. And then when I've done that, we can see how much we've got for everything. I don't know what we're going to end up with. I don't know that we're even going to get one full bale over on the sunflowers, because there really isn't very much material there. That's, like, you can see it right there, just across the river. It's thin on the ground. So although it's there, and you do see the windrows there, it's a thin covering. There's not very much at all. So now I want to go up here, and I'm trying not to turn the wheels very much, because I want to see if I can do it without the bale being dragged off of the baler and onto the trailer before I've finished. I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's going to be difficult. Oh, we can do this. Turn that way, and is it going to... No, it didn't grab it. It didn't grab it. I'm not going to be able to get down through here, though, so we're going to have to chuck the bale off anyway. So let's lift that, and then I need to empty that bale out. Here it is in all its glory. Down we go, and then drive forward a bit. And now I've got my third bale. How awesome is that? So we'll fold that one up and drag that over. It's already spoiled the bit on the hitch. That's fine. That's fine. It's not really spoiled anything. And I will go over here and bale up this field. Let's just get us across the river. You'll probably be wanting to see if I can get across the river successfully without falling in, now that we've removed our safety barriers. We didn't have a lot of choice on it, though, did we? It's not like we sort of decided one day, okay, we don't like safety barriers anymore. We just had to do what we had to do. And start you up, lower you down, and off we trot. 743,778 litres, 99%. We needed another 6,222 litres, which we don't have. So let's lift that one up, and then I want to empty out the invisible bale that is in there. We will fold that back up, switch to the trailer. We will turn that one off there. So I've got 3 bales on here, and then I've got almost a full bale in the actual baler itself. So what I could do, in order to get that out, if I was to put a little bit of straw into our feed wagon in the yard, and then push that out onto the ground, we could then use that to empty out the last bit in the baler. We could pick that up, and then I've got 1 million litres of straw. And what I'm thinking is I put some of the straw into bedding for the cattle. I don't need to put it over into the shed over there. I can just chuck a bale, 250,000 litres, into there, and then the other 3 bales will go over there. I'm thinking, the best way to do this. So, first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhitch our trailer. He says, not unhitching the trailer, but selecting the next one along. Right, I have unhitched our trailer. Then I'm going to unhitch our baler. I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to get a trailer load of straw from our straw that we've got in here. I'm going to put that out on the ground so that I can empty out this baler, because the next thing that we will be baling will be hay, which will probably be next year. So let me start that one up. If you have a look in here, and we have a look in here, you can see We've got 850,000 litres of hay, 570,000 litres of silage in here. We actually need more silage than we do hay, so when we come back, we will, like, when we put some more in there, we'll change that round a bit. And then if you have a look at the cows, right now they need 639,000 litres of food in total for the year. So we have enough, volume-wise, to be able to feed all of the cows for the whole year. So we don't need to worry about that. I want to dump this out here onto the ground like that. I'm just going to dump the whole lot out. I'm not going to worry too much about only putting part of it because it's 22,000 litres. And as far as this baler is concerned, that's not actually very much. So I'm going to now come back over here. Hook that one on. Unfold it like that. Start it up, lower it down, and there we go. We now have another bale. So this one bale here, gonna stop this, stop the baler, lift that one up. This one bale, I'm gonna bring that one over here, and I'm hoping I can tip out this bale here into these cows. So I'm just gonna press that. Chuck that one out like that. Goes onto the ground. Okay. Can we not put bales in? Double tap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can. And for some reason, I don't have it extracting the straw very quickly, but it is taking the straw out, and then that is going into the cows. Now, it's not going to be very much in the grand scheme of things, but like, I got 183,000 in there. Actually, we got more than enough straw for the whole year already. We could just go and put all of the rest into... No, you know, we don't need to. 750,000 litres is the amount that we've got left. So that one's done. I can now go back into here, and I can fold that one up. We also want to wash this one off, because he's a wee bit grubby, which means that I need to just unhitch that a second. There we go. Now we have a lovely clean baler. Put that front weight back on. The baler itself, well, I'm not sure quite where I'm going to put this baler because I still don't have sheds. And I did this last time. I said, oh, I need to get sheds. And then I never did get the sheds. And I just kept spending ages not getting the sheds. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not getting the shed right now, but I'm not actually planning to do that. I did say that I wouldn't buy more machinery until I had the shed space to put them in. Well, as you can see, I haven't actually quite gone and done that, but you know, I feel that we don't necessarily have to follow that rule exactly. There's a little bit of leeway on that one. So I got 360,000 litres of straw. I can't see us needing any more straw anytime soon. Not in there. So these three bales, I'm going to bring these over here to our feed place. Go in front of the feed plate. I think it's this first one that takes straw. Let's take the straps off like that. Yep, it is this first one that takes the straw. I don't remember how much needs to go in here to fill it all the way up. I think it's like 1,000,000 litres. Let's have a look. Because this one has only got a single recipe. It's higher up, isn't it? There we go, total mixed ration, that one right there. That one will hold 1,000,000 litres in total, and we have 750,875. I don't know where the 875 has come from, but it will hold 1,000,000 in total. Same for the hay, and silage is a little bit more, almost double. And then we got the mineral feed, 200,000 litres. So we're also going to want to do that. Clean our trailer off. Bring this back round. Right, things are looking up here. We've got a whole load of straw. The cattle have got straw, and they're quite happy at the moment. I need to transfer a bit of mineral feed when I've got some, and we'll drop that there. How much mineral feed have we got now? Let's have a look. 238 litres. I think we probably need a little bit more than that, and then I'm also going to want to be able to move everything that we got in there. I'm going to need the bigger trailer. I probably should have done all the moving of stuff around before I sent the bigger trailer back. That would have made life a little bit easier for us. Right, let's get you. I don't want to plant sunflowers right now. What do I want to plant? Right, wheat and barley. Everything is going to be wheat and barley. We got all of the extra crops that we can put in, but we're going to do wheat and barley. And I think what I'm going to do, just to make it extra simple, is I'm going to do wheat up there. And, well, all of that half. Although we only did that one. All right, we'll do barley up here. So it's only going to be field 84. It's going to be doubled up. And then these 3 fields down here, these will be the other crop. So this is going to be barley, this will be wheat down here. And that will allow us to get started with chickens. Before I do that, though, I need to actually go and plough the... We got 2 fields that we need to plough. One of which is the barley field at the top. And then we've got the bigger potato field down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this one up, and I'm going to use this fast tractor to do the barley field. Well, not the barley field, the sugar beet field. Because it's not going to take very long to do that one. That field was much smaller. And then I'll come back down, and I'll get the Massey. Once I've done once around the outside edge, I'll get the Massey to take over, and it can do the rest of this field. And rest of the potato field. And we could also then use the other seed drill to do some of the planting. I'll bring you over to here. And the reason I'm doing it all the way over here is I don't... Yeah, see, it goes under the hedge. And it's not going to matter here, because everything's all going in the same. But I just got to be careful that I don't get too close when I'm doing other bits. Like over next to the road over there. That's the only bit that I'm concerned about. It really doesn't matter here. Why are you missing a bit? No, that's because of the slope of the ground. Slope of the ground is the worst part. It's one of the worst mechanics for this game. It's the way that it levers everything out of the ground. When it shouldn't, technically. You should just kind of like rest low to where you are. So I've got to make sure, as long as I stay out about this distance, it will be fine. This plough is not very good for if you've got neighbouring crops, though. I think I need to have a different plough. I need another one, a standby one that I can use for if I've got to plough when I've got neighbouring crops. Because like I got those grass fields over there, and I don't want to be messing up those grass fields while I'm doing my ploughing up here. But I still got to do the ploughing to remove the needs ploughing. You around like that. That's all of it. There we go. And it's gone into the neighbouring field, but that bit doesn't matter. So now I can rush off and do this. The other field is not going to be so much of an issue because there's nothing nearby. I got no worries at all about accidentally ploughing up the wrong stuff with that one. And I mean, for the most part, we won't need to worry about it in here either. I could even remove the needs ploughing bit, and then we won't need to worry about any of it. I think if you remove needs ploughing, it stops you needing to plough when you have done the crops. It's root crops, sugarcane, and corn are the crops that you need to plough afterwards. There's no others that you need to plough afterwards. As it used to be, in the last version of the game, you had to plough every 3 crops, but I think that bit has been removed. That's no longer a requirement. So it's now only... You only need to plough if you have done one of the specified crops. So it's a root crop, and I'm pretty sure the new root crops come under that as well. You do actually need to plough if you've done the new root crops. Bring you along over this way. And Job done. Excellent. Right, now I'm going to rush over to the potato field, and I'm going to do once around the outside edge of that one, and then I'm possibly going to put the Massey going on that one, and we will rush out this way and see if we can get started on this. One thing I really, really love about this plough is the speed that it goes. And yes, it is convenient that it is quite wide as well. That definitely does help matters, but it's the speed. That's the main thing that I love about this plough, is the sheer, unadulterated, racing along sensation that we have as we're doing it. Proper speed ploughing. And yes, I've mentioned it many times, but just in case you're one of the few people that hasn't heard about it before, go onto YouTube and investigate the whole issue, the whole sort of thing with speed ploughing. Speed ploughing is, I would say it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Speed ploughing. It's incredible. It really is. It's so much fun, and it's literally what I'm doing here. And you know what? I don't think it's worth me bothering to go and get the Massey and putting it on here, because by the time I get that Massey over here and get it started, I could have finished this by driving up and down like 3 more times. So I'm just going to plow this field up quick. This plow lifts the back wheels of the tractor off the ground ever so slightly, so if you don't decelerate. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.